It is the story of an average dark-haired girl named Vienna. This little girl lived a peaceful life on a lost island by the ocean among her tribe. Growing up, this pretty young girl became a strong and adventurous woman in search of challenge. Our second character is a little mermaid named Ariel. Daughter of the king of the ocean, she has always been spoiled, but the more she grew up, the more her fantasy was confirmed, that of finding love. However, while Mohana lives without a problem, a sailor steals the jade heart of the island, which causes rain. And after setting sail, the captain with his crew sailed the seas and meets Ariel. The little mermaid had fallen madly in love with him, and the handsome brunette too. Unfortunately, the young man had to go back to dry land, which caused much grief to the two lovers. Moana, seeing then his island with built a boat for when to find the heart of the island. At the same time, her little mermaid continued to dream of her lover affair with the pirates. But while Mohana tried to repair the mast of her boat, her royal friend, the little chicken, had fallen into the water. So to save it, she jumped into the sea and she accepted anything except this discovering. Indeed, she falls on Ariel singing, and after talking about their project, Ariel asks, "You can help me find the prince, can't you?" Mohana then noted, and the two heroines set off an adventure to find the prince in order to save the island of Mohana and feel Ariel hurts. Throughout the adventure, the two girls hurt extremely when and formed a friendship. Only to find the prince, it was necessary to give Ariel a human appearance. So we two young heroines went to see the enchantress in a cave where rain is disturbing atmosphere. Unfortunately, their attempt failed and neither of them managed to reach an agreement. So a hug fight started too. The monster was great effort and the enchantress with these long tentacles made great dangerous waves. The witch power made plannage difficult in this tide to agitate that could be deadly. How says let's join forces, our two princes managed to overcome evil. After this overwhelming victory, the witch agreed to give back a human appearance. And when she was able to find the prince, he was so grateful to Mohana, so he gives the heart of the island. And once back in their country, the young woman with the black hair gave the island all the splendor. As for Ariel, her dreams to live, the great love was realized because the prince asked her in marriage, and it was during the ceremony that we two friends made their last farewell.
Hello, my name is John McCarthy. I am one of the specialists of the myth on Vanna and the Little Mermaid. According to me, this myth, although it is very interesting, remains very strange. Furthermore, as this myth is very little known, since other legends, such as the Loch Ness Monster, crushed the notoriety of this kind of little myth, we have only encountered very few of them. Believing in these theories, and the rare that we have seen, are quite extremist and closed-minded. They are not at all altruistic. On the contrary, they are even violent. Also, the fact that we have no proof of the existence of mermaids or this famous prince. It is difficult for us to validate the theory and believe in this myth. Do you agree with me, Melanie? Do you not?
Yes, I completely agree with you. In my opinion, the believers of this theory are followers. Unfortunately, we have no certainty that this myth is true, which therefore prevents us from validating the theory, but the biggest problem remains the believers who employ a kind of pilgrimage to this theory. However, where I disagree is that our latest researchers have received new information about the prince. You do have a receipt, don't you?
Yes, indeed, I received it. Well, from what we know, it seems that a young man called me David Lewis was the grandson of this famous prince, and he would have records in one of his grandfather's offices that would allow us to prove the existence of this myth. However, most of us researchers think of a counterfeit in the end. We just think the most important thing is to believe moderately in any theories or myths. Thanks to you. Beautiful day.